Hi everyone, it's me, Dylin Jane Di Capangan, a BE Ed student from University of Cebu, and we're going to discuss about the audiovisual aids or audiovisual materials from Module 2, Lesson 4. To begin with, let us know what are audiovisual aids. Audiovisual aids are those devices which are used in classroom to encourage teaching learning process. Audiovisual aids are the best tool for making teaching effective and the best dissemination of knowledge. According to the Webster Dictionary, it is defined as training or educational materials directed at both the senses of hearing and the senses of sight. Films, recordings, photographs used in classroom instructions. Next is the educational significance of teaching aids. Teaching aids are an integral component in any classroom. The benefit of teaching aids include helping learners improve reading comprehension skills based on a maximum of teaching, helpful in drawing attention, good motivating force, provide clarity in subject matter, helps in positive transfer of learning, illustrating or reinforcing a skill or a concept, differentiating instruction of relieving anxiety or boredom by presenting information in a new and exciting way. A lot of technology advancement took place in this century. Today, technology is virtually in all sectors. It is an important part of life. And here is the characteristics of teaching aids. First is meaningful and they always tend to serve a useful purpose. Next is teaching aids are up to the mark and up to date in every respect. It is simple, cheap, and may be improvised. Next is it is accurate and realistic. And their purpose may be informative, but it is not just for entertainment. Teaching aids are according to the mental level of the learners. Teaching aids are very useful and can be used in many lessons and at different class levels. Here are the advantages of teaching aids. First, the supplement in verbal instructions. Teaching aids makes learning permanent. It is helpful in attracting attention of the students. Teaching aids save time and energy. Teaching aids encourages the healthy classroom interactions. Next is the problems or limitations in the use of audiovisual aids. Visual aids are more of a distraction if used throughout the entire presentation versus during key points. Too much information can be distracting because the students will be trying to read and or take notes while the speaker has moved on to the next subject. Apathy of teachers, man rather inertial when it comes to accepting change. A vast majority of teachers still prefer to use the talk method through which they were taught. Indifference of students. Judicious use of teaching aids will arouse interest, but sometimes it could enhance boredom and indifference at times. Financial problems. The one-time investment in these aids is costly and may not be affordable by all schools. Absence of infrastructure. Lack of basic facilities, classroom, electricity, projectors, chart stands, laboratory rooms, and etc. Language barriers. Most software is in English, hence not suitable to regional medium schools. Colors are misused. Require more time for planning preparation. The one who is using should know the operation and principles. Few aid requires sources for fixation, electrical sockets, and electricity. Now let's move on to the classification of audiovisual aids. The first one is the audio aids. The instructional device through which message can be only heard are known as audio aids. Examples: tape recorder, radio, mic, microphone, and headphones. The second one is the visual aids. The instructional device through which helps to visualize the message is known as visual aids. Examples are chart, black and white board, maps, pictures, models, textbooks, slide projector, transparency, flashcards, and print materials. There are 4 visual aids. The first one is the projected visual aids. Examples is the slides and overhead projector. The second one is the non-projected visual aids. Examples are posters, charts, and graphs. And the third one is the display type. Examples: poster, models, exhibits, and specimens. The fourth one is the presentation type. Examples are slides, overhead projectors, charts, and PowerPoint slides. The third classification is the audio-visual aids, the instructional device through which the message can be heard and seen simultaneously are known as audiovisual aids. There are two types of audiovisual aids. The projected audiovisual aids examples are video and cinema, while the non-projected audiovisual aids examples is drama, puppet shows, and street play. Here are the steps in producing audiovisual materials. The first one is planning. Know clearly the objectives of the presentation. Plan well in advance. Anticipate the problem. Appropriateness to the subject, availability of facilities for its manner in which it is to be used. The second one is the preparation. Select the convenient and comfortable place. Sitting arrangement must be suitable. Make sure that all equipment are in working order before presentation. Prepare for rehearsing a smooth presentation. The third one is the presentation. Motivate the audience and stress key points they observe during the presentation. Present aids at right moment in proper sequence. Display only one aid at a time. And the fourth one is the evaluation. By providing discussion and feedback, evaluate the effectiveness of the audiovisual materials or audiovisual aids and the lecture. And of course, for the audiovisual tips, select the correct aid, prepare prior to the instructions, be familiar with the equipment, know how to use the aid, and make sure all the students can see and hear the aid clearly. Check for the effect on the class. Practice using different types of aids. Be flexible. Select an audiovisual aid that is appropriate for teaching the training. And of course, the objectives. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy and learn something from the video. And here are some references that you might need.